Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to swatch and review all the shades of newly launched Faces Canada liquid lipsticks. So let's just get started. Number one shade is FOMO Queen. Now this is a very bright red with a little bit of pink undertone to it. Number two is Influencer. Now this does have a little bit of red plus orange in it. Number three is B-Town Babe, and this is going to be that bright orangey color, which is not neon-y. Number four is Wonder Bug. Now this one has a little bit of orange and maroonish undertone to it, and same goes with number five, which is Silent Stalker. Honestly guys, I cannot make a difference between number four and number five. Number six is T-Spiller. This is a cool undertone pink, which does have a little bit of purple undertones to it. Number seven is Gramster. This is that bright neonish kind of pink that will suit lighter skin tones more. Honestly, on my lips it was looking quite patchy. The formula of this one is little off. Also, it looks better with makeup than without makeup. Again, it doesn't look the best with makeup as well. It's just that if you want to make it work, if you have bought it, it will look better with makeup. That too, you have to do your eyeshadow and something smoky on your eyes. Number 8 is Streakster. This is a nude lip color for sure, and it's on the cool tone side. This looks best with makeup if I apply a smoky eye or a very dark brown or grungy eye makeup look. But without makeup and on those days where I have intense dark circles, it doesn't look great. It does have hint of brown and a little bit of coral undertone to it. Nine is Cereal Texture. Now this is a cool tone purple color which will suit all skin tones. I really like this one because this is more on the soft finish side. This one doesn't feel drying throughout the day in comparison with other lip shades in this range. Number 10 is Meme Monster. Now, I don't know why it was looking so pink in my review. You will see that in a bit. But this one has a nice coral and brown hint to it. I really like this one because I can wear this with and without makeup. So that is why this one is my favorite nude out of this collection. Another favorite of mine in this one is Filter Freak, which is number 11. Now this is a brown color with a very light hint of coral in it, but the brown stands out in this one. It's a neutral tone brown color, and I think this is something that I can wear with and without makeup because I've tested it and it looks great in both the scenarios. Number 12 is Grammar Nazi. Now this one is a little patchy, but you can make it work. I still feel that you need a lip liner with this particular shade as it has tendency to move and bleed. But other than that, if you're looking something which is very bold and gives that 90s grungy vibe, this is the shade that you're going to like. At times it looks black on me. Out of all the shades, I think number 7 and number 8 will not suit me when I'll be tanned. Going to talk about the last two products. These are from Faces Canada. These are their newly launched liquid lipsticks. So surprised at the price point because generally Faces lipsticks are above 600-700. So I'm going to show you this one. These are for 499 rupees and they come in 12 shades if I'm not wrong. And if you see the packaging, you're going to faint. This is the packaging. This does not look like a 499 rupees lipstick packaging. It looks so good. Like, I feel it looks like a high-end lipstick packaging. They came in these kind of cardboard packaging wherein all the details were given. This one retails for 499 rupees and it contains a 3.5 ml of product. I got the shade Silent Stalker 05 and Meme Monster, which is 10. So I think these are more on the liquid lipstick side. This will be a matte formula. These are no transfer matte lipsticks. These are intensely pigmented. It's a matte formula. It gives you high coverage, lasts for hours. We'll test that. It offers one stroke applications that dries within seconds, giving an extreme matte formula. Yes, it dries very quickly because I have tested the nude shade which I thought is nude, which is in the shade Meme Monster. This is more on the bright pink color side, at least that's what it was looking on my sister's lips. She has a little bit of hyperpigmentation around her lips. So yes, it was looking quite bright on her, but it dried very quickly, so I agree with that. It is a matte formula for sure and it doesn't transfer once it's settled. I noticed that too. A non-bleeding formula. It is smudge proof, transfer proof and long wearing. Free from parabens, and this is a cruelty free brand. It's like a glass packaging, but you can see the color from outside only, and at the bottom as well they have mentioned the name of the shade, not with a color coded sticker, but they have done with the outer packaging. To swatch first Meme Monster, and it has a bended teardrop applicator. So the shape is like a teardrop, a small teardrop applicator, but it is slightly slanted. I'm going to swatch it over here. So this is what the color Meme Monster looks like. It is not a bright fuchsia pink color. It does have hints of coral to it. I'm going to swatch a Silent Stalker. Oh wow, this is a bright red color. Bright red color. Nice. Oh, they have very strong fragrance. The best part is that I don't have to dip my applicator again and again. It's completely dried, but it's not looking too powdery. It is looking like a matte lipstick. It's not looking hydrating, but it's not looking powder finish lipstick as well. Doesn't transfer. See, let's talk about the lipstick. It did not transfer on anything that I ate, but it is giving me that butthole lip, which is pretty normal with liquid lipsticks. So you will have to touch up from the centers or the inner rim of your lips. You can see that the pigment is still there. So it is a long lasting formula. I did have one meal, that was my lunch. I had curry chawal. It's been almost 8 to 9 hours that I've applied this makeup. Lipstick, I feel that it can survive at least one meal, not more than that, and you do need a touch up from the centers. I was feeling tiny a bit drying from the centers after 4 hours, which I forgot to mention. So I thought I'll tell about that in the 8 hours check-in. So I do feel drying from the centers. I also feel that it is going to budge just from the inner rim if you have something more than twice. Like it can only handle one meal. But after then you will need touch up for sure. It doesn't look fine. It looks uneven, right? I'll definitely update you guys if I see or change my mind about these products. But that was the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye.